Hi guys, it's Plugged In reporting again for you about Charles Simic and the art connections in my essay, Overcoming the Nazis. So my first art connection was The Menace of the Rising Sun, which is a propaganda poster that was created after the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. It was a poster with a quite racist theme to it, and an article by Aaron said that most propaganda posters are created so that the audience will want to reject the offender. So the creation of The Menace of the Rising Sun by the Americans was to show how bad the Japanese were. So this title has the understanding that we know that the Japanese flag's red circle is symbolic for the sun rising. So when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, there's a lot of tension between the U.S. and Japan, and I found this out in an article by Boggs. The hatred and violence in this picture shows the similarities that Charles Simic had growing up as a child. So Charles Simic would not have his dark poetry if he did not grow up in a society filled with anger towards each other. So both of these showed the hatred and war-torn world that's going on all the time. Charles Simic was alive. Another art connection was by Billy Joel. He was known as the Piano Man. The song that is good for this art connection is Good Night Saigon, and it speaks of the Vietnam War. And Denville said that they went into the war thinking that it was being ventured to kill the Viet Cong. Instead, some young men ended up coming back to America, scarred from the witnesses of murder and some experience killing another man himself. So when they did get back to America, most of them were not necessarily able to work. There were these men that were unstable, were put in asylums because they were changed from the war. And one verse that really showed this death was, we left in plastic as numbered corpses. And you can see that on my appendix or in my video presentation on my website. And so pretty much this song was just a dark, foreboding song. There was a lot of dark verses, like, and it was dark, so dark at night. And another one that had great significance was, and who was right? It didn't matter in the thick of the fight. No one really knew the question, because Americans thought the Vietnamese were wrong, and the Vietnamese thought we were wrong. So to conclude the song, Billy Joel saying, we would all go down together. We said we'd all go down together. Yes, we'd all go down together, because most of them didn't come back alive. So there are a lot of life lessons learned in both Charles Simic's poetry, the propaganda poster, and Billy Joel's song. This lesson is that war can really scar people, and it has a major effect on children, men and women, and even the elderly. Thank you.